all this talk about bank failures, well, it pumped Bitcoin. More and more people are opting out and going to Bitcoin, right? But you know who's not going to Bitcoin? Our favorite analyst, Mad Money host, Jim Cramer, which I came out with another video today about how he felt about First Republic. I hope you guys watched that because that was a pretty good one. But in case you guys didn't watch this, let's take a listen. This is part of his show today.
Still being manipulated, and I would sell my Bitcoin right into this rally. And believe me, I had been a believer one time in Bitcoin. Not here, not now. Please don't assume, therefore, that it's not still being manipulated. And I would sell my Bitcoin right into this rally. And believe me, I had been a believer one time in Bitcoin. Not here, not now.
That's the biggest bull signal we can get. Honestly, based on the clips I've been watching and collecting and editing, like, you're 100% accurate if you just bet against Jim Cramer. Like, literally, that inverse Cramer ETF probably is up like 1,000%. So if Jim Cramer all of a sudden is telling people to sell Bitcoin, look at the headline right there. Will failing trust in banks and the Fed lead to more people using Bitcoin? The answer is yes. Today proved it, right? And Jim said, no, I would sell Bitcoin, right? Like, doesn't even really give a good reason for it. like he's trying to protect the banks, right? Like, I don't know. But I would say that's a pretty bullish indicator. So let's take it. But, you know, as for the fundamentals, I've been telling you guys, even when we were going down, even when we, you know, breached 20,000, fundamentals did not change. Did not change with Bitcoin. Just because we had a few weeks of down, nothing changed. Long-term holder supply is still at all-time high, 73%. 73% of Bitcoin is being held by long-term holders. You know, Bitcoiners' conviction and faith in Bitcoin has gone undeterred, no matter what the circumstances are, right? Bitcoin holders know this is the true asset, the one asset you want to hold despite all the stuff that's going on. And right now kind of proves that point exactly. You shouldn't trust the banks. You shouldn't trust the Fed. You shouldn't trust the U.S. government. They're not looking out for you. They're looking out for them, their own pockets. And every single elected official or appointed official somehow has $100 million of net worth already. Do you really think they give a F? Grayscale, it's been reported, 70% chance to get their case won against the SEC. So that means a Bitcoin spot ETF could be around the corner. And if so, think about how much money would actually flow in. Right now, you know, to pump Bitcoin this much today took billions. Don't think it took like $2 million on the spot exchange and it pumped this much. No. We're talking about billions that came in to cause this. Okay? So imagine if we actually have a spot ETF, how much more money would come in, right? It would be much, much easier for corporations and high wealthy net individuals and family offices and hedge funds, right, to just say, hey, I'm selling my bank shares and I'm buying Bitcoin ETF, right? So it could be absolutely tremendous once this gets approved. What else is there? A couple of bad news, I guess. If you're in UK, Binance funding for on-ramp, off-ramp for British pound is ending in May because the bank is shutting it off, right? So one of the downsides to all these crypto-friendly banks being shut down is fiat on-ramp and off-ramp is going to become more difficult in the future, right? So we have to watch out and see what happens. But this will be ending in May, so just be careful, May 22nd. But Binance says this accounts for less than 1% of their traffic, and they will find another solution. So hopefully they do. And Coinbase today officially disables trading for BUSD, although they say, hey, Withdrawals are still open. You could draw anytime, but they have disabled BUSD due to the SEC suing Paxos. Again, you could kind of blame Gary for this, right?